let's play hooky together. Okay, so maybe not technically hooky, but it is a Monday and I do have the day off work, so I want to take you along with me on a day in my life for a day off. And for those of you who know me, or if you just need a refresher, I'm Sahara, the borderline millennial. On this channel, I'm going to be talking about home, habits, and hobbies. And if that's something that interests you, why don't you go ahead and subscribe and we can do this more often. All right, so like I said, we're going to be playing hooky together today. It is a day off. It is a Monday morning right now. It's currently just about to go 8, and we're starting the day off with some physical therapy. I know that's not the most exciting thing in the world, but it is something that I just have to do ever since I got my meniscus repaired. So I had meniscus surgery about a month ago, and now I'm trying to rehab it so that my knee comes back stronger than ever. And that means taking good care of it and going to physical therapy twice a week. I go every Monday morning at about 8 a.m. and then I also go on Friday mornings before work. So it just kind of worked out that this is how we're starting our day off together. So let's go ahead and get into physical therapy, and then we'll do some other fun stuff later on today, I promise. Physical therapy isn't done. It is about almost 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna go home, finish up my workout with some cardio and a little bit of weights to just kind of add on and even out this exercises that I did during physical therapy. And then I am going to get cleaned up, washed up, have breakfast, and then we're gonna go out for the day and run some errands. All right, it is so bright in here, but that is perfect because I need a lot of light while I'm working out to just keep me good, keep me motivated. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of my workout. Let me show you. I've got these workouts from PT plus a few others that I have to do. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of arms and maybe finish up with the bike. It's already 9:30 right now, so I don't know how long I want to spend in the gym right now. This is our home gym. If you haven't seen my last video where I put this all together with my family, you should check that out. I'll put that like here or something, and then it'll also be in the description below. But yeah, let's do a little workout together, shall we? 30 minutes on the treadmill. What? No. 30 minutes
minutes on the bicycle done. I'm just like winding down right now. But we did my physical therapy exercises, which was on the floor. Then I did an 10-minute Grow with Joe arm workout that I really liked, and I think I might actually end up doing like every day. I'm really trying to like tone my arms because I think that's like one of the areas that have always been like a problem area for me, and summer's coming up and I just want to feel confident wearing tank tops, swimsuits, just showing off my arms. That's a personal note, but I really want to tone my arms. That's a goal for me this spring. I got sweatier than I anticipated, so I'm gonna go back inside the house because this is the home gym, and I think I'm gonna have a little bit of breakfast, then I'm gonna shower because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna eat, shower, and then we're gonna do some other stuff today. Get to our errands.
All right, I am clean, I am fed, and I'm in a good mood now. I've got my little protein drink to go, and then I'm going to head to Costco for the first errand. There's some other things I want to do, like I want to do some thrift shopping, but it's already 12:30. This day is getting by me, and so I know I need to prioritize going to Costco and doing some meal prep for the week, so I'm just going to do that now, and then come home, do the prep, and then see what I have time for. So let's go to Costco. Alrighty, we are at Costco. I'm so happy that I now live a lot closer to a Costco. It takes me like 10 minutes to get here, whereas when I lived in downtown, it was like 20 minutes or more to get there. So I'm really happy that this is like our neighborhood Costco, and I've got a long list of items to get. I have like an actual list that I wrote out because I've been working with a nutritionist, so I've been setting our meal plans for the weeks, and like every single meal is pretty much planned out from Monday through Friday. So I've got a lot of things that I need to get and some other things that I just want to check out here at Costco. So let's go ahead and head in. So it kind of flips, and then here, and it's
you buy it. I think
yeah.
How you hold it?
Yeah, it's like a separate thing.
How much you pay for it? How much
I think like $30, but they have cheaper ones on Amazon, but this is the brand. Yeah, it's nice. As with any Costco run, I ended up getting way more than I needed, and the entire trunk is full. I got pillows, I got outdoor stuff, I got the snacks. I didn't get everything I needed, but I got a lot of great stuff. So I'll show you when we get home. All right, I'm back home. I want to show you what I got. I got these frozen organic edamame, some protein yogurt, coconut water, butter, because I'm about to do some baking. I got vitamins, Benefiber. Well, it's the Kirkland brand, and it's exactly the same. And then I'm hosting a jamboree party with my husband for spring. And this Bon Maman 4 fruits preserves with strawberries, cherries, red currants, and raspberries that looked really good. Then over here, I got cooked brown rice. These are so good, so easy. I got the white rice before, and this one I'm gonna change to because it'll just be a little bit more nutritious. Chobani protein yogurt, can't go a week without them. Horizons milk, I've been drinking my milk lately. And then in my cute little cold storage bag, cottage cheese. Obsessed. High protein and it's just delicious. I'm gonna try these organic maple chicken patties out. Some fresh salmon for the week. I think we're gonna have salmon for dinner tomorrow. Maybe tonight. Some chicken breast. These, oh my god. I'm obsessed with these little cheese and salami snack packs. They're so good. And then some heavy whipping cream. Again, I'm baking some cheese. They got us with the samples, and then Baby Bells. Gonna put all of this away right now. And then I'm gonna take you to the backyard to show you the outdoor stuff that we got recently. My husband and I went shopping yesterday on Sunday, and then I just got these pillows and the rug from Costco today. So I'm gonna put that together, so I'll bring you outside just after I put this away. Okay, everything is put away. I had to do a little bit of work even though it's my day off, but whatever. Did a little bit of work, helped them out. And now we're in the backyard. And I want to show you what we're going to be doing back here. So let me actually grab the pillows. Okay, so like I said, we are going to be hosting it's called a jamboree. So it's like jam as in like jellies and preserves. Jam and Brie spring party. It's also kind of be like a housewarming too. So we're going to be hosting that. Not this coming weekend, but the following weekend at the end of March, like right on the weekend of the spring equinox. So we're just trying to get the backyard ready for our friends to come here because it's going to be a huge backyard party. But anyways, I found these awesome pillows at Costco. So I'm going to put these ones together, and I got 2 of each of them. And then these are going to go on the couch over here. What's nice about this couch is that we can do a bunch of different configurations, but I kind of like this L shape. However, before we put the pillows on, I actually need to clean this area up because I found a rug. Oh my god. You probably saw me hoisting this thing into the cart at Costco, and then I actually ended up taking it out because it was so long and I still had all of my shopping to do. So I took it out, did all of my shopping, and then at the very end I went back and I picked this rug back up so I can purchase it without having to like navigate it. Because even just grabbing this from the point where it was like towards the front of the store and then getting in line, so many people were like running into me. Costco on a Monday? It might actually be worse than Costco on a Saturday. It was horrific. I hate the people that go to Costco on a Monday. They were just so slow, not looking at where they were going, stopping in the middle of the aisles, leaving their cart in the middle of the aisle where they were like going to get samples or pick something up. It was just a hot mess, and I could not have been happier to get out of there. So, oh, looks like Arjuna's on a little lunch break right now. Hey, honey. Oh well, love you. Thanks. But yeah, all I'd say, I probably will never go to Costco on a Monday late afternoon or late morning again, because that was just awful. But I'm happy that I got this rug. We've been looking at outdoor rugs for a little while, but they're all so expensive. And then I saw this one at Costco, and it was only like $80, which I think is a really good like deal for an outdoor rug. So I'm gonna put this up first. But before that, I need to kind of clear the patio because we have been having the craziest winds lately and there is just debris everywhere. So let me clean this up. All right, so this is the surface area that we are working with here. The rug is a 7x10, so I think it'll be pretty good around this whole space. I don't think I'm gonna pull the rug all the way this far back, but I do wanna get it here, so let me see. Okay, time to unwrap the rug. Oh. I thought I was gonna need scissors, but this is so much easier. I think here looks good. There we go. Alrighty, it is time for pillows. All right, y'all, this is the newly decorated area for seating. I think the rug looks fabulous. I absolutely love it. The little diamond pattern. And then this couch is actually from Wayfair. We got it on a really good sale, so it was super affordable. And I think these pillows just add that nice touch of color. And we are ready to party. I'm so happy about this. This is actually how you're gonna find me all summer long, just like sitting out here, laying out here with a book, a popsicle, got my water. This is the life that I have manifested. And I know we're only renting this place, but honestly, like, I'm so grateful to have this. After living in downtown for 5 years with no private access to the outdoors other than like rooftop access, this is just like the best. I don't know if you know this, but I actually grew up in Sacramento, like up in Northern California, and I am a suburb girl through and through. Like, I grew up in the cutest little area of Sacramento where we lived in a cul-de-sac. I would ride my bike along the Greenbelt, which is like this little river that runs through town, and it was perfectly paved. There were ducks crossing all the time. I would literally go and feed the ducks on my bike rides. Like, it doesn't get any more suburbia than that. And so when I moved to Southern California, I was like, well, after college, obviously, I was like, I kind of want those vibes. And I think the place that has those vibes exactly is Pasadena. So I moved to Pasadena with my best friend in like literally July 4th weekend of 2019. And we lived in Pasadena for like a year and a half before I moved to downtown with my husband, where we lived for the last 5 years. And now we're in the valley and we have a nice house that we're renting with a yard that I just truly cannot get enough of. I'm so happy to be here. I am such a suburb girl, a backyard girl, a sit in a hammock type girl and read. Like, this is the life that I've always wanted for myself. And as we like, you know, look to the future and we want to start, you know, family planning, this is the life I want for my kids too. So yeah, it is just amazing back here. And I am gonna probably sit for a minute, rehydrate, because it is also hot. One thing about Sacramento, it was hot. One thing about the valley, it's hot. So I went to school in Riverside for college. Like, I'm used to the heat, but I just had to reacclimate. Plus, now that I'm back in the backyard and like in the trees and amongst the grass, I am remembering how bad my allergies were when I was a kid. So I have to be really consistent with my Claritin nowadays, because I want to sit out here, but every time I sit out here in the afternoon, by the nighttime, my eyes are so itchy and like red and irritated. So gotta stay up on my allergy game. So that's just a little bit about me. If you made it to this point in the video, go ahead and drop a flower emoji in the comment section just to let me know that you made it this far and that you're paying attention, and to kind of inspire me to, you know, stay out here more. Maybe plant some flowers. I want to get some raised beds and do light gardening, maybe chaos gardening, because I just don't have a green thumb, nor do I think I have the patience to have a green thumb. So I don't know. Just drop the little flower emoji in the comment section for me. Okay, thanks. Rested just a little bit. Not too long, but just a little bit, because I need to get to the next task before I can do some of the tasks inside, and that is putting up these cute faux garlands that we got yesterday at at Michael's. They had 50% off all of their like hanging garlands, so we got 4 of these to go on each of the posts that we have that kind of break up the awning to the patio, or from the patio to the backyard. So they're 6 feet long. They're super pretty. It's the Spring of Pearls garland. And then this is kind of what it looks like. Let me give you a close-up, sorry. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's a really beautiful green, and I think it kind of looks real, especially from like a distance. It doesn't look the most real, obviously, up close, but I don't care because I'm not trying to attract a bunch of bugs. And again, we're renting here, so I don't want to put up anything like permanent. So yeah, so I'm gonna hang these across here. So you see these posts that we have. I'm gonna figure out this as we go. So when we hung up our hue lights up here, we used these S hooks,
And luckily for me, I have an extra set here. And I think I can use these to hang up the garland, at least the top part. And I'll see if I want to fasten it to the side, to the length of the pole at all. Wow. Don't ever ask me to open up a container because it's wrecked. But this is what the S hook looks like. You can see it's like an S for Sahara. But it has this clasp side, so I'm going to just hang this here. And then I'm going to hook it into the awning like we did for this. I think I'm 5'9", and I think I'm tall enough that I can reach this. Ooh, that's cute. Now, do I want to wrap this around at all? I think I might want to, because or else you can only see it from this single side, which I'm not mad at, but it would make me believe that I would want one on both sides. So I think I will do a slight wrapping because I think that looks beautiful. Okay, so let me hang up the rest of them and then we'll do the wrapping. Last one over here. Okay, it's a spider web. Yay. That was easy. Why was the second one so hard? I can't lie, it looks really pretty when we like let the wind blow, but I do want to put it around. So I think I'm gonna do a hook and stick it here. All right, so I did a demo for Arjuna. There's this one that's wrapped, and then the one that's kind of freestanding. So what are your thoughts?
Definitely prefer the freestanding one to the wrapped. My suggestion was to get another set to put on the other side.
Yeah, that thought came to my mind too. I know we're just trying to save money, but hopefully Michael still has their 50% off sale. Like maybe we can go get them like after when Arjuna's off work today, and we can go grab those. Because I do think it would look nice freestanding, because right now they're catching the breeze, which is pretty.
Yeah, I think it would look nice on both sides, for sure.
I agree. Okay, thanks, babe. Okay, so we are going to take this one off. I agree, it doesn't look as cute. I think it looks so much better when it's flowing in the breeze. But I'll leave the little sticky on there. And just let this float. Maybe I'll take it off because it looks ugly. But okay, this is what we've got right now. And I think we are all set in the backyard. And it's time to eat a little food because I had a really late breakfast. So now I'm going to have a late lunch and probably a late dinner. So I'm going to eat a little bit of food and then start meal prepping. I wanted to meal prep earlier today, but the morning flew by and now we're in the heat of the day and I don't want to turn the oven on and just like heat the house up. So I might just have to do some of my meal prepping tonight or first thing tomorrow morning before I start work, because we might be going to see a movie tonight, The Bride. So I'm excited to go see that one. I think we have tickets to go see it at the Burbank Theater, which is my favorite theater. I love Burbank. But yeah, okay. We did good work out here. Let's go eat, yeah? Alrighty, lunch is served. I've got this little pita bread and hummus from a local farmer's market that we went to this weekend. Then I have this leftover like chicken potato curry and then ground beef. So just a nice little protein pita thing. Then for fruits and veg, I made a fruit smoothie that has strawberries, banana, blackberry, pineapple, chia seeds, flax seeds, coconut water, spinach. Greek yogurt. Yeah. So this is lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Alrighty, I have eaten and I'm pretty much done with prep for today, other than what's in the oven. So what you saw was me making my breakfast egg cups. In there, I put egg whites, spinach, bell peppers, mushrooms, onions, and I forgot seasoning. Oh well, we can just add a little salt and pepper later. But those turned out really good. I'm excited for those. Those will be our breakfast pretty much every day. We'll have some egg cups and probably like a fruit smoothie to start the day off. Nice protein, fruits, fiber, etc. And then because I'm not typically a person that does a lot of measuring when it comes to cooking, unless I'm actually following a recipe, I had a lot of leftover vegetables. So I decided to add some eggs to that, some milk, some cheese. I remembered I had some gluten-free pie crusts in the freezer. So I brought those out to thaw and I popped them in the oven, and I'll be making some quiche. So what's nice about the quiche is that we can have that for dinner tonight, honestly, or we can also put them in the freezer to heat up anytime later. So I think you just like have to let it completely cool, cover it in saran wrap, cover that in aluminum foil and put it in the freezer. And then they're good for about 3 months. So whenever you're ready, you just reheat it. So the quiche is in the oven for right now, and it is 5:50 p.m., so almost 6 o'clock. That's going to cook for about 30 minutes, maybe 40, 45. I'm not really sure. I haven't made quiche in a really long time, but I'm going to check on it in 30 minutes. And then from there, we should be pretty much ready to go to the movies. So I think right now I'm just going to relax, maybe play some of my video games and listen to my audiobook. I've been reading Fourth Wing. So I'm finally starting that series. It was the one I just picked out from my TBR jar. So if you didn't know, one of my goals this year in 2026 is to read all of the books on my TBR shelf, and I'm putting myself on a book buying ban until I finish through all of them. So I put all the titles in my TBR jar, and I pick them out one at a time when I'm ready to read. And then once I finish it, I put $10 back in the jar with the title. And then at the end of this journey, I should have like almost $500 to go on a book buying spree. So that'll be my way of celebrating getting through all of the books on my TBR shelf. But yeah, okay, I'm hot and I'm a little bit tired. So let's go do a little bit of cozy hobby time and relax. I know I told you we were going to be going to the movies tonight, but it's 7 o'clock and I'm having a little bit of tummy issues, hot girl stomach issues. So we're going to skip the movie for tonight, but we'll probably still watch something here at home now that Arjuna's off work and I'm done with everything that I needed to do today. So I'm going to take a bite of this quiche that I made, and then we're going to just kind of relax and wind down for the rest of the evening together. Got a big old bite of onion. It's nice, and this gluten-free crust is pretty good too. I did remember to add seasonings here. I think if I were to do this again, I would add a little bit more cheese, a little bit more cream, and I think I would saute the vegetables before I actually put them in the quiche so that they're just a little bit softer, because I think they could have used a little bit more time, but the egg didn't need that much time to cook. But honestly, for this to be a last second decision because I just had too much vegetables left over, this is not a bad quiche. You'll probably want hot sauce on it, I think. Tell the people what you think.
10 out of 10.
No, there's no way it's a 10 out of 10.
That's really good.
Okay.
I love a good quiche.
Me too.
All right, y'all. I've got my stuffies. Arjuna just poured me a bowl of cereal. These are honey nut bunches of oats. Delicious. He's got a bowl too. And we are going to cuddle up and watch a show. I will probably be showing you our faces because I can't show you what show we're watching as it's embargoed. Shout out to a husband that works in media and gets access to cool shows that we love weeks before they even come out. So unfortunately, I can't show you or even tell you what we're watching. I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you. But yeah, you can maybe tell like how it looks on our faces. And if you want to guess what we're watching, go ahead and guess and leave those guesses in the comments. But we're just going to wind down for the rest of the night. Thank you so much for joining me on this nice Monday off. I want you to use this as your sign to play hooky, use your PTO, call in sick, whatever it is, take a mental health day, and just relax. Don't go to work next Monday. Just hang out. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Good night.